One bad day for one bad hour. That's the thing Trump was pretty much implying, which it sounded like to mostly everybody who heard him say it, that he wants to do a purge. Let's go ahead and hear that right quick.
That's right. Do it because the liberal left won't let him do it. The liberal left wants to destroy him, and they want to destroy our country. You know, if you had one day, like one real rough, nasty day with the drugstores as an example, but they have to be taught. Now, if you had one really violent day, like a guy like Mike Kelly, put him in charge, Congressman Kelly, put him in charge for one day. Mike, would you say, he's right here, it's a chain of events that's so bad. One rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately. End immediately. You know, it'll end immediately.
You know, Trump just says stuff in a way that can appeal to anyone. So let's say if you have one day for 1 hour, what would you do? Would you stay inside? Or would you plot to get the people that you had the biggest issue with? Now, I'm pretty sure the elite and the rich and the famous to be very safe in their underground tunnels and bunkers and things of that nature. However, when it comes to the everyday folk, people who make 6 figures or less, what are they going to do? You know, they always say this is a time to stock up on your protections and your food and things of that nature. Because let's be real here. Let's say worst case scenario, this port strike happens and doesn't get resolved. Then that means that we'll have a lot of people that have a lot of inflated things they have to get and buy. Not everybody can afford it. So that means they're going to do what they have to do to survive, which means they'll go and steal it more than likely. So when you have that temperament going on right now, we have national disasters going all over the place. We have a man that wants to give complete immunity to police. Let's not forget about that part.
Kamala supports ending cash bail nationwide. No bail. If you kill somebody, that's okay. Come back whenever you're ready. We'll give you a little trial. Put you in jail for about 2 days. Which means releasing violent criminals immediately after arrest right onto the streets. She wants to abolish jail sentences for parole violators. She endorsed defunding the police, and she sponsored a bill to strip police officers of legal protection. She wants the police officers to go out and protect themselves and defend themselves and hire lawyers. You got to go hire a lawyer. These lawyers would take what they make in 1 year, they'll take it out of their hides. You can't do that. We're going to give immunity to police so they can do their job. I'm giving federal immunity to police officers so they can do their job. I think it's good.
So you have federal immunity for police. So let's see how this tracks out, right? Federal immunity for police. So we have a lot of corrupt cops out there. Let's just call it for what it is. It's more known for the corrupt cops than the actual good ones. But no matter what city or town that you live in, there's going to be a corrupt cop somewhere in that station or precinct or whatever you want to call it. So you have those guys that will get federal immunity. So when they sit here and plant evidence on you, beat your brains in, steal from you, plant evidence on you, assault you, all kinds of stuff. Whatever corrupt stuff they want to do, they're just going to go ahead and do it. That's going to fester in the communities because, like I always keep saying, what they get away with black people, they're going to do to the other people too. And then you're going to have a 1 day for 1 hour purge like day Trump is suggesting. A lot could be done in 1 day and 1 hour. Cities will be set ablaze. It'll be complete chaos. Now, the I guess you could say the bad part of my brain thinks, okay, What would I do in that situation? Would I go out and try to hunt, or would I sit back and wait to be prey? Right? And I'm not gonna lie, if it's me, I'm gonna sit here and try to stock up on stuff. In fact, I'll try to probably start ordering me stuff to make my own suit of armor that I can go ahead and just make sure I'm protected inside and out. But here's the thing though. Trump is making his supporters more and more radical. And yes, Trump's almost 80 years old, so I don't imagine him being alive for too much longer. But as long as he's alive, his supporters are going to go so hard for him because they're creating a dream America for him, or he's created a dream America for them. Excuse me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. My daughter was trying to reach out to me. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Honestly, I want to start stocking up on guns, ammunition. I already got a few. I want to get more. I don't want to sit here and be waiting for this one bad day and one bad hour and somebody try to bust through my door. Am I going to go out head hunting? No. I'm going to make sure my house is well protected and secure all over the place. And in fact, that one bad day and one bad hour, depending on when that happens and it goes into effect, if it does, I don't imagine something like that really happening. But let's say if it really does happen, my loved ones will be underneath my roof, right? So if my daughter's off in college, you're going back home. If I have a son that's off in a tournament, you're not going that tournament, you're coming back home. It doesn't matter. If I love you, we're going to be on one roof. And whatever beast we have, we're going to resolve that before that day comes. Because I don't need to be worried about you trying to get me in my back. We're going to look out for each other and make sure that nobody else comes through these walls. But man, the craziness that is being said and being supported right now is next level. I never thought in my lifetime I would see America get to this point to where we have such a large supporter of a man that wants to do complete immunity for police, that wants to have a purge-like day, because that's exactly what it is. When I heard that, it's like a purge-like day. If you go on this Google, they say Trump supports purge, TikTok, Twitter, whatever site, they're all talking about Trump is trying to do a purge. And that's the craziest thing I ever heard of for in my life. Look, this was just a short video today. I'm not feeling the best, so I'm going to sign out. So you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You tell me what you think about this purge proposal that Trump is doing. Thank you.